Paris has got La Promenade Plantee, New York City the Highline Park, and now Seoul may have its own version of an old industrial infrastructure turned pedestrian-friendly gardens in the sky. It's not an especially new concept, but it's one that's proven hugely effective at revitalizing neighborhoods, which is why Seoul, along with cities like London and Houston, are jumping in this trend of building a greenway from an old elevated road. Greenway in the Seoul sky. Our news feature tonight with Lee Soo.
Clocks have just struck midnight and the Seoul Station overpass is now shut. Cars can no longer use the road. After 45 years in use, the overpass will be gradually transformed into a park for pedestrians. Since its construction in 1970, the 914-meter-long overpass in front of Seoul Station has been a shortcut connecting 4 districts in central Seoul. But in 2006, the Seoul Station flyover received a failing grade of D on a safety test, prompting the Seoul metropolitan government to decide it would be best to demolish the road for the sake of safety and urban aesthetics. Then earlier this year in May, the city announced it will scrap demolition plans and instead remodel the road under the code name Seoul Station 7017 project. The 17-meter-high flyover, which had served the city's residents since 1970, will be transformed into a zone exclusive for pedestrians with 17 adjacent walkways by 2017.
If the city remodels the motorway instead of demolishing it, it will allow people to move around and perhaps turn it into an urban attraction. Recycling the structure is also more cost-effective than building a new one.
New York City's Highline Park is one instance of reusing an old urban structure. Once an abandoned railway, it was reborn into a park with flowers, trees, and benches. The urban regeneration project worked to prevent the city's deterioration.
There isn't much green space near Seoul Station, so we thought that if the overpass was converted into a park, people could enjoy it as a central urban attraction.
The city offered residents a chance to experience what the new green space would actually look and feel like by creating a temporary park on the road last May.
It'd be great if a park was made since the flyover failed the safety test anyways. The city will look much better.
Taxis need to move quickly. If we have to take a detour instead of the overpass, then obviously it's not good for us taxi drivers.
Another group of stakeholders not so happy with the project are those working at Namdaemun Market who have long used the motorway as an essential part of their lives, coming to work and making deliveries on this road.
Merchants need convenient traffic and distribution. We're against making a park on the Seoul Station flyover if no alternative road is to be built.
As opponents of the project predicted, roads were congested around Seoul Station during rush hour on the first Monday after the overpass was shut down. If an alternative road is not constructed, complaints from Namdaemun Market as well as from residents will only increase.
As a short-term solution, the city will make new bus lines and extend existing ones to encourage the use of public transportation instead of driving. In the long run, the only possible way of constructing an alternative road is on top of a railroad, so we'll hold talks with Korail to plan future constructions.
Seoul also operates a communication center where anyone with questions or opinions about the project can come and share their thoughts. The Greenway Park, built in downtown Seoul, will create a more environmentally friendly urban landscape, allowing citizens to reclaim some space in the city. For the greater good, the city government is working to facilitate communication among the various stakeholders of the Seoul Station 7017 project. Lee Soo, Arirang News.